Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I have this sort of firework inspired makeup look. I actually have never tried anything sort of like this, and I'm super excited that I did because I love it. And as you guys can see, this is what I created. I'm also entering in the NYX Face Awards, so just stay tuned and I will show you guys exactly how I did it. So I'm starting off with like basically a fresh face, and I'm just going to be applying primer because we're going to be putting a lot of things on top of our face, and I kind of just wanted a nice smooth base so that, you know, I won't break out because I can do that. And we're going to jump right in and we're going to start with the black. So my sort of idea with this look was to have like the sky above, and you know, the sky is very, very dark. So you kind of have to build up that intensity with your black. So what I did is I took a black lipstick, and at first I outlined it and then I filled it in with the lipstick, and then I just took a black like eye pencil and I just colored it in. And then after that, you just want to blend like crazy because you gotta, like, there's no going back. You have to blend. And honestly, if it looks streaky right now, which it will for me, I know it's gonna look a little streaky, but once you put the black eyeshadow over top of it, it will actually look like a solid black. Like, it will look like my hair black, like jet black, if you know what I mean. And you just want to blend constantly because, you know, you want to keep moving that product around so that it's just really easy. And as you can see, just take a giant fluffy powder brush and just take your black eyeshadow and start packing that on, and look, like it's solid black, and it doesn't even look like you had streaks like 5 seconds ago. So that is my tip for you guys: start out slow and build it up. You don't want to start with like a super intense thing because then you can't take back any mistakes that you ever made. So typically when you see fireworks, they're usually like lit up over like a lake kind of scene, and that's kind of what I wanted to create here. I wanted for my top portion to be sort of like the fireworks, and my bottom portion to be like that pretty little lake scene that you can totally remember. So on the bottom, I'm going to be taking a blue like cream pigment, and I'm just going to be applying this all over the bottom, covering my lips and everything. And then after that, you're going to be setting that using a blue eyeshadow that actually matches that, you know, cream pigment, so that, you know, it does not move at all, because you would like not want to like be blending it out and it should just look crazy. So personally, I went back and forth between setting the black and the blue. So black, blue. And then afterwards, I took this giant fluffy brush and I just sort of dusted this in between those two to sort of like blend them. So like I was moving up and moving down and moving up and moving down, just so that it all ended up like blending out seamlessly. And as you can see, I'm back. I decided to off camera get in a little bit of more of my NYX and crannies with the black. So like I said, go back and forth with the black eyeshadow, and that's how you get a sort of black intense look. And onto the fireworks actually. So what I took was a white powder pigment, and I just sort of started taking my eyeliner brush and just sort of flicking it just crazily. And you can tell that I just kind of went crazy because sometimes I messed up and sometimes I tried to do it precisely and it just didn't work. So just be as imaginative and as free as you want to be with these fireworks. You can place them wherever you want. You can do as many, as little as you want. It's your fireworks. This is your time to like pop out, you know what I mean? So next I'm going to be taking this gold cream eyeshadow, and I'm going to sort of be making these the fireworks that haven't yet popped yet, if you know what I mean. You know how there's those that are like all the way up in the sky and they're already popped and like lit up, and there's this beautiful like pop of color, and then there are those that are shooting up there because they want to be like them, they want to pop. That's basically what I'm trying to create here. I don't know, sometimes my thought process is a little off, but I'm really trying to sort of illustrate that. So I'm first just sort of doing like a little circle and then dragging it down just to sort of symbolize that it's like, you know, shooting into the air. It's really fun. Next, I'm thinking, what am I missing that just lights up the night sky all on its own, just looking great? And I remembered stars. So I didn't want to make them too like out there. So instead I took this black sort of glitter that's jam-packed with like little silver flakies, and I just applied this basically anywhere that I thought, hey, you look empty, I'm gonna apply some glitter on you. So that's basically what happened here. You just have fun with whatever you want. Makeup is about expressing yourself. Apply it wherever you think you need. Next, I was like, okay, I want some like poppin' fireworks. Like, I don't want mine to just be like basic fireworks. So I took some of my favorite colors, like in general, which purple is my favorite color, and I'm basically just redrawing that same like initial firework, sort of smaller and on the inside, just to give it like a little bit of pop of color. And I'm going to be doing this with a red eyeshadow. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing this with a red lipstick. Yes, you heard me, a lipstick. You actually can't do like the whole lipstick thing over the black, it just won't come out. And since I didn't have any like other sort of like eyeliners or things like that, I took a lipstick, and guess what, guys, it worked just fine. I got my point across. I think it looks fantastic, and it turned out great in the end. So I'm actually glad I did it this way because I have a lot of lipsticks. Next, I sort of wanted to add some kind of like highlights into this. So what I'm taking is that same white pigment that I used, and I'm just going to be taking this like just drawing it crazily. And the great thing about this is, since it's a white pigment, it's sort of like dusting wherever it wants to dust, and that's kind of like what I wanted. That's kind of what I wanted to go for. I sort of wanted to make everything like look different. It kind of looked a little like flat, and I kind of wanted to bring out some things and bring some attention out to some things. And next, I'm going to be taking that same white pigment. Yes, we're using this white pigment everywhere, and I'm going to be using this as eyeliner, which honestly I wouldn't suggest, but I think it looks great. And after that, I'm going to be taking that purple eyeliner that I used before as my fireworks, and I'm going to be applying this over top of it, and I love the way it looks. I feel like it adds like a little bit more like another like itty bitty firework, if you know what I mean. And then after this, I decided to put on some lashes. You don't have to, but honestly, like, these lashes are amazing, and I just wanted to put on some lashes, and I feel like it makes the look like a little bit more like, it makes the look more me. Like, I don't know, lashes are just like a me thing. I've been wearing lashes a lot recently, and it hits home in this look. And after that, you just apply mascara, and like boom, you're ready to go out into the night sky and shine brightly. Or, you know, be like me and FaceTime your friends and be like, I brightened up your day, literally. So I hope you guys like my twist on this sort of night sky with like fireworks kind of look. I really feel like makeup is about expressing yourself and just making like what you sort of like imagine like come to life. And I've been thinking about this for so long, ever since the NYX Face Awards came out. I was like thinking about like something like poppin' and just out there, and that just makes you look at it and you're like, oh my god, that looks so much fun, and that looks so easy for me to create. So I hope you guys like this look. And that's my phone. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Wow, I'm popular all of a sudden.